The main game in Australia now is how well we are doing at quelling the coronavirus pandemic, despite outbreaks and clusters like Newmarch House in Sydney and Cedar Meats in Melbourne. What we need to do now is open up society again, get people back to work, of course. We've done the hard yards to protect lives, and that shouldn't be squandered, of course. We've got to preserve our gains, but it's clearly time to switch the whole focus of policy and directives to protecting livelihoods. Here's the Prime Minister today.
We need kids back at school, we need people back at work, we need the businesses open again. They can't all open at once, and this Friday we're going to consider all that again with a framework that will take us out over the next few months and what people can expect. But at the end of the day, the individual states and territories, they're the ones who have to make the calls about what gets opened when. They're the ones who have the authority over that. And you're right, Ray, I mean, there has been differences between states and territories.
All common sense, all in keeping with what we've been told for months. We can't eradicate the virus. We have to slow its spread, build up our health system capacity, get ready with tracing mechanisms, testing and treatments, and then try to function in the COVID-19 world. But have a look at how the activists, the loony left, seek to characterise the Prime Minister's desire to get the country moving again, recognising that this will inevitably lead to some, hopefully small, increase in infections. ABC host Jonathan Green characterised this as Scott Morrison saying, "Some of you will have to die." And another ABC favourite, Jane Caro, tweeted that this was horrifying. And if people die? And this is a hell of a gamble to take with other people's lives. What sick, bitter, partisan stuff to pretend that a Prime Minister trying to manage the country through this crisis is cavalier about other people's lives. What ugly opportunism. Much of it coming from the same Green left critics who said we'd be overwhelmed by the disease by now. They can't even find something inside themselves to recognise how well the government has done in handling this so far. It's pretty easy for those who have plenty of money or government jobs, isn't it? They just want the shutdown to last forever so they can tweet away at their political targets and other people can go broke and live in despair. And yes, we know about the airline workers, the restaurant staff, retail staff, taxi drivers, pub staff, small business owners, all doing it tough. But people in jobs you've never heard of, never even dreamed of, are doing it tough too. Can you believe even social media influencers, like X-rated influencer? This one goes by the name of Billy Beaver.
I can't work and even if I was to go back to work, what am I supposed to do? Go work at a strip club, which they're all closed down as well. They're all closed, all the strip clubs are closed. You can't even be close to somebody because of social distancing. So I've got nothing else going for me. I have no other talent. I've got nothing else. I can't dance. I can't sing. I can't do anything. So I don't understand. What am I supposed to do? I really just don't know what to do. I just want everything to go back to normal.
Well, a vibrant society and economy takes all types. And, of course, I hadn't realised, strip clubs are shut down too. Whether you're a stripper, a chef, a dental nurse or a social media influencer, this pandemic is robbing people of their livelihoods. We've got to get going and we need Scott Morrison to push the states along at this crucial National Cabinet meeting on Friday. I fear some of the premiers will try to hold us back, making us pay for their Ruby Princess and Cedar Meats stuff-ups.